Okay. Where were we? That's right, we were stealing all of Giga Pudding's pudding. Give me your pudding, Giga. Give it to me! Wait, you don't have any pudding? What kind of Giga are you? Where's the nugget? There it is. Yeah, that's a decent chunk of change. I'll take that. Yeah, I apparently needed that. Like a better way to put it. Because I just friggity collapsed. Well, you know, you do have the power to fix that, Giga. Yeah, isn't daylight saving time so amazing, Pillars of Snow? Isn't it just the greatest thing? Aren't you so happy that politicians can't decide between, like, a red apple or another red apple that taste identical to each other? No, they're both identical apples. That's the problem. Okay, I haven't found a big weasel yet. I do need to do that. Can I do... Nope. Hey, Nordame. Yeah, it's almost like it's such a regular, non-stop problem at pretty much every level of society. Whether it's children getting to school, or bus drivers driving them to school, or people getting up for work, or people working remotely, or people working with people in other countries, or people... It's one of those rare things where we have just this absolute mountain of evidence that daylight savings time is awful. And we still do it because we can't decide between one apple and another identical apple. And even that, while it is being slightly dismissive, is still only barely being dismissive. Because while there is a difference between which one they choose, it's a difference that doesn't matter at all. And if they would just pick one, we'd be fine. Ugh. Okay, I'm done. Death to all. Yeah, if it's not obvious, the reason I'm an hour late is during my lunch break, I decided to close my eyes. Like I said, I apparently needed that. That would be the one we just left, Darkrai. Technically speaking, daylight saving time turns on in the spring and then turns off in the fall. Ergo, the fall to spring one would be the one that we should default to, if we're going back to the way it was. I agree with what several people have said. Most likely, political shenanigans were happening instead of actual indecision about which version to go with. Hey, Trax, yeah. They probably asked nicely, Traxie. I mean, they can understand English. Because remember, Pokemon are sentient. That's right, the foreheads on their markings... The markings on their foreheads are different sizes. You're welcome. Sure, have a Starly. Hello there, Starly. No! I think I'm satisfied looking after it. Besides, it might let loose a move. Who outside the Survey Corps or Security Corps could actually do something so frightful as approach a Pokemon willingly? All the same, thank you for showing me this, Starly. Some people see Pokemon and simply flee on sight, you know. Perhaps being able to read about them in the Pokedex might put them more at ease. Yeah, I had to download an update when I started streaming yesterday. Not sure why or how, but... Ah, whatever. I wonder what a Starly would like. Probably Birdseed, if I were to guess in the matter. So I haven't caught one of those yet. I don't think I have. I can check with that. Listen, Giga. There really is only one solution here. And that's to donate all your proceeds towards Pokemon Legends ZA. Obviously. Where's my other Buizel? Probably staring right at it. I guess those are the two. Didn't do that. Interesting. Yeah, talent tracks, yeah. I like to. Yeah, again, the whole reason I'm an hour late right now is because I decided to close my eyes. I literally set the timer for about 20 minutes. And I'm not exactly sure how much later I woke up. Over an hour. Accept my request. I can't tell you what a big help that is. Let me fill you in. We've heard reports that Drifloon was playing with one of the village children on Prelude Beach. Seems like odd behavior for a Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon would never play with kids. So all of us in the security corps worried its true intentions were to harm the child in some way. Thankfully, all the village children were safe and accounted for when we went to check on them. It was a curious thing. None of them knew anything about a Drifloon. So many people were from the village reported seeing the Pokemon. We can't just pretend it isn't an issue here. Since this calls for some investigation, I thought the Survey Corps would be our best bet. We need to find out the truth behind the Drifloon and the child it's playing with. Okay. Let's go check out the beach then. It has to be evening. God dang it. Okay. Yeah, child's like balloons. End of story. Questions? Listen, cartoons cannot be serious business for serious adults. It needs to be real art. The amount of people who still think that in 2024 is honestly kind of bonkers to me. Like, that's honestly impressive. Remind me, I'm just playing Zelda. Getting ahead of myself a little bit, you know. Survey Corps guy, over here. Yeah, what's up? I want to go home now, but Drifloon won't let me go. Can you help, please? Yeah, sure. What are you doing, Drifloon? Yay, not gonna go home. But Drifloon didn't mean to be bad. They always played together with me. Real friendly, so I kept a secret from everyone. Oh, my name's Taki. See you around, bye. So how many of you know that they were in the middle of working on a Zelda movie before leaks started happening, and because Nintendo Corporate are a bunch of dinosaurs who live in the 1950s, they freaked out over that and canceled the entire project. Also, they were making a Metroid movie. That one was in pre-production, though. Yeah, Hazbin's Hotel is not for kids, and that is the nicest possible way I can put that. So you've been looking at the worrisome Drifloon. What'd you find out? Yeah, it's cool. So little Taki was trying to keep Drifloon from getting in trouble. All the same, he was in considerable danger. Without your help, goodness knows where Drifloon would have taken him by now. I'd be remiss if I didn't follow up on this troubling incident. I'll urge Captain Zissou to post extra security corps guards on the beach at once. I'm thankful the situation was resolved without harm. Thank you truly for helping keep everyone safe. You're welcome. Yeah, South Park is for kids. You know how I can tell? It's because it's a cartoon. It stars kids. It's got to be for kids. That's how that works. There's kids in it. There's cartoon. If the parents aren't willing to do their goddamn jobs, that's kind of on them, isn't it? Oh, don't even get me started on Family Guy. I don't want to talk about Family Guy. Yeah, we came up with a rating system for you. It's broken and wrong and run by the wrong people, but there is a rating system, and you're like, no. Oh, yeah, that's another one. Pool World. That's definitely for kids. Where's the lumber? Cherim. Let's do... Sausage Party. Oh my god. No, Von Falkenstein. I turned that mechanism off very, very early in my streaming career. Roger Rabbit isn't that bad, but it is definitely not made for kids. Not the target demographic at all. Here's your Geodude, ma'am. Actually, here's your Geodude, ma'am. Look at that. It does look like a rock. It seems to be the ideal weight, too. Perfect. Thank you. With this help, I'll make scrumptious pickles. I got honey cake out of that. I hear you got 3 different species of Pokemon in trial. That's no mean feat. I have a job that's perfect for a high achiever like you. See, I need help researching... Ah, it's those pesky Bidoof again. Ah, frickin' Bidoofs. But for 1 second, the little scoundrels waltz right into the village. A complete failure is a member of the security guard. Yeah, let me introduce you to something called fences. Hold yourself. Just catch the Bidoof and it'll be fine. But still, 3 Bidoof is a lot. I don't know if anybody can catch 3 Bidoof. Okay, so I will bring you a Bidoof. Where are they? I have a Bidoof. Oh, that's a Bibarel. Right. Not again. I found myself thinking in my head, what's the least aimed for kids cartoon that I've ever seen? And, well, obviously that's probably Cool World by definition, because Cool World was edgy, sex, edgy. The more I think about that, the more I'm actually leaning towards Pixar. You know, certain specific Pixars. The real answer is probably some European cartoon I've never heard of. But still. They don't... The Incredibles is the trip. Not The Incredibles 2, that's just a seizure machine. I'm honestly shocked they showed that in movie theaters. Okay, but like... Yeah, no, that's a bit too fast of escalations, I doubt. Admittedly, I haven't seen that film and never will, but that's a little bit much. Listen, animation means aimed at kids, obviously. Why would an adult watch something that's animated? God, go watch, like, some real fiction. Ugh, what kind of baby are you? Watching something animated. Ugh. Yeah, go watch Star Trek. Like Lower Decks. Much more mature. I don't even know what the Adult Swim games are, Act. So, not knowing any of them, I have no idea. Yeah, why would you watch Magica? Ridiculous. Ugh, I say. So the reason I haven't named any Pokemon after any viewers yet is because my niece set a challenge for you all which no one has succeeded at yet. And the moment anybody does, we will go ahead and start naming Pokemon after viewers. But since nobody has, we just keep going on. I shouldn't even tell you that, but, you know. I'm not going to tell you the challenge. If I told you the challenge, you'd figure it out instantly. I'm honestly shocked no one's done it so far. I'll be real. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I don't know what a dog sitting on a straw means. I will also admit in private, even if my niece had not tasked you with that challenge, I would probably not be naming Pokemon after people yet anyways. Simply because of the fact... Oh, simply because of the fact that we haven't even, like, settled on a team yet. This game is a lot more catch billions of Pokemon and churn through them than, honestly, any of the other ones other than Let's Go. So yeah, once we start making a real team, sure. Right now, we have a Cyndaquil, and I'm not even sold on him. But it does remind me of something I need to bring up. Hold on. Be ashamed to just send those Bidoof back to the wild, no? My construction core could find a use for them. You want to keep them? But these naughty nibblers have caused so much trouble for the construction core. They're just Pokemon being Pokemon. How are they supposed to know our village is a strict no-chewing zone? Shows good taste on their part to come all the way to gnaw on our woodwork. But if they're going to stay here, they're going to have to wake! They've got to have the guts to keep getting to the village, plus the teeth and gnash of the trees and rocks, and that's just what our core needs. How about it, little ones? Meals taste better after a day's work, you know. See, they can understand people just fine. Again, Pokemon are sentient. A point I will never stop pointing out. Pokemon can understand English. Having said that, well, this Zubat, yeah, there's a chance we'll go ahead and keep that Zubat around. You know me and Crobat. But that's the only one so far. No, she changes her mind on what her favorite Pokemon is like every other week. Hey, random. Happy Mario Day. Although we didn't get much in the way of news today, but, you know, whatever. Now, let's go ahead and swap these back out here. No, that was my sister, Yura. Ow. You know, I was thinking about it. Of all the Rattata replacements, I don't think I've liked any of them. Like, I'm pretty sure the original Rattata and Raticate are actually my favorite Rattata replacements ever. Oh, you're right. I forgot about Sentret and Furret. My bad. Replacement? Furret. I actively don't like Bidoof. I've never liked Bidoof. Furret's awesome, though. I like Furret. I was going to find a list of all the ones that exist, and then I remember that they don't organize them like that because they're stupid. I'm not sure if I like any of the bird replacements, you know, the Pidgey replacers. A lot of those, too. I remember liking Corviknight. Yeah, the Route 1 staples. There's the bird replacements, there's the rodent replacements. There's usually a bug lion, and there's usually an early grass lion. I need you to catch a Zubat and show it to me so I can take a look at its eyes. Okay. There you go. Look at those peepers, if you please. It's a Zubat. It does not have eyes. Don't tell me it doesn't have eyes. That means the Zubat flies around completely blind. Huh? Must have some secret sense if it doesn't need eyes. It's amazing and all, but hardly helps me. What am I going to do about my nighttime shift? Get a partner Zubat. Good idea. No need for me to go alone, after all. A little help would be great. That's that, then. I'll go get a Zubat. Thanks for the advice. You're welcome. Good act. Nintendo is probably one of the best examples of how I can be extremely pro and anti the same thing at the same time for different reasons. I mean, Mario Wonder is what? The second best game I've ever reviewed? And Odyssey is going to challenge it. And Zelda games and Metroid games, and enough said, right? But then there's all of that time and money they spend on going after their customers and chasing after cars, functionally. Their anti-piracy thing is laughable and has been proven wrong more than once. But no. You go ahead, you chase those cars, you idiots. Kricketot, I need to catch a bigger Buizel. I need to do Cherim, and I need to get some lumber. Yeah, we need Citra too. Call it lime. I don't know. Just be as overt about it as possible. Like I said earlier, Baron, dinosaur mentality. Usually herring's not that available here, Yura, but I think that's just because of it doesn't freeze well or something similar. I don't see a lot of herrings. I need Buizel, and they're down there. Oh god, it took me like a day, Trihexia. I was ready to be done with that game very fast. It's a shame. The gameplay of Pathologic 2 is actually surprisingly good. It took me a while to realize that because of how much I hated the story. And no, I'm not going to apologize for that sentence. Nope, other way. Oh yeah, right. I forgot, I have something cool now. I have nostalgia for the 80s. I don't have nostalgia, period. Except for audio, which I will always admit to. Yeah, speaking of better than Starfield... Yes and no, respectively, random. I'm curious if it's going to be a remaster or a remake. Because you know how that goes. And Lord knows companies have no idea how to label the two. I would describe Pathologic as coffee. The story may be utter gibberish, nonsense, and depressive, suicidal black tar. But the gameplay's legit. And I get that. No. Actually, yeah, Iron Harvest was pretty much exactly what I expected it to be. Unfortunately, I was well aware of what I was getting into with Iron Harvest because I'd already heard about the tech issues the game had before I even played it. Smooth, fast, and fun, Baron. Like most of the rest of the game. I am very curious what ZA is going to do. We have essentially no info on ZA at all at the moment. So, definitely curious on that. Yeah, we know ZA is in the city, and it's based on Gen 6, and that is about it. Oops, that's not the jump button. Well, I do wish I could rebind controls in this game, I'm not gonna lie. I've been wanting a Pokemon City Builder for literal years. I usually call it the Gym Builder game. Nope. Straight up won't do it. Wow. Alright. I've made, like, God, I don't know. I want to say about 100 or so Pokeballs so far, Arceus. They've provided a few, though. From what I understand of Silk Song and the company in general, the most likely reason why we don't actually have a... why Silk Song is being delayed is because of feature creep. Yeah, they're too ambitious for their own good. They no longer have the financial burden of not having a success under their belt, so they're just going wild with it. We'll see how that turns out. Yeah, that could be good. Well, that could be pretty bad. We'll see. I mean, Shovel Knight did that, Yura. Although Shovel Knight kind of did something wild. In that they released Shovel Knight, and then they released Plague Knight, and then they released Spectre Knight, and then they released King Knight. And two of those games, that's functionally 3 separate games. And each time they did that, interest in the previous games also increased. Which meant they kind of double-dipped on sales a little bit. Still, they made it work. Star Citizen... Star Citizen. I legitimately wonder if there's someone at Star Citizen who isn't just thinking, how much longer do you think we can get away with this? And they're just pushing the bubble out of curiosity, you know? Yeah, Black Flag came out and reminded us all of why we actually liked... Or, sorry, Black Flag. Skull and Bones came out and reminded us why we liked Assassin's Creed 4. So, good job on that. Yeah, imagine if Mega Man did that. How many Robot Masters are there now? 37. You know, I've looked a little bit into Black Flag, and I don't mean like a cursory glance. I mean actual gameplay mechanics and functionality. And I keep saying Black Flag. God damn it. I looked into Skull and Bones. That's really frustrating. I looked into Skull and Bones, and it's actually legitimately pretty bad. it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, we probably should never review this because its problems are so obvious and so overt, they're barely even worth covering. Now, Starfield was a fascinating case of, like, here's a cake. It looks fine, but everything's wrong with it. Yeah, the ship combat is pretty basic compared to both four previous games that had ship combat. Yeah, it's like, you look at the cake, but then the icing is actually made out of wallpaper paste, and those strawberries on top, those are plastic. And then you slice open the cake, and that stuff in there, that's actually just styrofoam. And the filling in the middle of that, well, that's actually just concentrated Lysol. The bits in the middle of it, yeah, that's asbestos. Like, that's Starfield. The core of the cake is just, yeah, there's the central pillar is just wax. Let's see if one of these are good enough for him. I'm not actually joking, by the way. In fact, it's so bad that Yahtzee, with whatever his new thing is called, which I can't remember the name of, actually did what I would call a proper review of Skull and Bones. Second win. Well, no, that's not right. Fully emblematic. That's it. Like, he actually did a proper review of it just to really get across how bad Skull and Bones is. I'm glad that whole team is out from under zero punctuation. Or not zero punctuation, the Escapist. The Escapist were never good. And I'm just glad that they lost their star headliners. And I hope they die in a fire. Don't scare me like that. Something wrong? No, everything's fine. What do you need? Come back later, alright? What's the matter? Maybe a survey core type like you could figure out what's causing this. Look, when I'm in my quarters trying to sleep, it feels like I'm not alone. Sometimes there's this kind of crackling sound. I found burnt berries a couple of times, and I hear something clatter, so go survey my quarters. Okay. Well, it happens to be nighttime, but you gotta wait a second. I mean, look, there's worse things than the Escapist out there, but, like, come on. I mean, after all, Kotaku still exists. None of these are big enough. Never mind. I do like a small world, after all. There's a sketched Magikarp for Galaxy Hall. Oh no, the house is haunted! Wait, ghost Pokemon exist. Why am I weirded out by this? Yeah, it's okay, you're... It's a Pichu. You're right, I heard a strange noise. No. This Pichu, could it be? I think this might be the Pichu I found injured in the forest a while back. A berry for me? What, because I fixed you out? Choo. So the thing haunting my quarters was a grateful Pichu? Guess all that worrying was pointless. To think I was afraid it was some spine-chilling thing. No, the haunter's next door. I owe you. I have a token of my gratitude. You're welcome. You be good, little guy. Yeah, haunter's just chilling. Actually, yeah, so far the random side quests have been surprisingly good. I actually found myself having the thought, as soon as I saw this screen, like, oh god, do I really want to do these? But, these have been okay. Or these, sorry, wrong ones, these things. They're also numbered, which is a really stupid thing to point out, but it's actually going to be really helpful. Because it means I will be able to see, oh, I'm missing Quest 4, and look up Quest 4. I do appreciate that kind of labeling. That's actually Quest 4 right there, but you get the point. I'm missing Quest 5, so I can look up Quest 5. Yeah, Starfield didn't do this. And yes, I was, Mr. Red. An actual, honest-to-God break. It's even in the queue, I believe. Yep, there it is. Yeah, please stop making fun. I'm not super enthused about taking a break. Alright. No, it's not a long dark. If it was a dark, I'd be working overtime, as I always do. Oh yeah, this game came out before Starfield. Although, as we were pointing out, there were games that came out 20 years before Starfield that were better than Starfield. This is the only scarf I have. My sister got it for me just for this run. Okay, so... Ooh, hello. There's a satchel. Let's go get that satchel. Find it, there it is. I mean, Age of Sigmar was pretty bad. I'm not sure if it was actually highlight material, so I'll trust your judgment on that. You know highlights better than I do. That's true, Yura. The Oblivion devs reached out to me and said, make sure to crap on Starfield so that Oblivion looks better by comparison. You see, the Oblivion devs have a vendetta against Starfield. You can tell, because of how crap Starfield is. Okay. Ooh, that's a quick tune. That's a quick tune. I suppose this is as good a time as any to bring up something. So, this is kind of a question just for the crowd. Which Pokemon that are in this game, and obviously we haven't seen all of them yet, would you consider really well-designed Pokemon? The ones that would jump out to me, for example, immediately would be the starters, which usually have more thought and effort and work put into them. When it comes to design. In this specific game. I know, Arceus. I don't even know what Zoroark is off the top of my head, so I can't speak to that one. Or Basque Legion. Just gonna confess ignorance there. Game. Game! Whoa, there. Well, Decidueye is a starter, and all three starters are probably qualifying. I think Darkrai was joking, Mr. Red. Look, it's not my fault, the Gorons. I'm getting too predictable. That's the interesting thing about the break. By its very nature, it must be as long as it can be without a deadline. If it has a deadline, it's not a break, and there's no reason to do it. Yeah, I don't think I would call any of the Sphinx, Shinx, Staravia, Bidoof, Buizel, or Zubat particularly well designed. Well, then again, actually, I take that back. Crobat would probably count. What do I plan to do during the break? Well, the first thing I'm going to do is sleep. I would like to work on my music a little bit. I haven't been able to do that in quite literally years. And then I'm going to sleep some more. I don't fully understand your question, Neurozaz. If I put theme under positive, the definition of a positive is it's something that adds to the enjoyment of a game. The definition of a negative is something that detracts from the enjoyment of a game. If Lilligant is in this one, that would probably qualify too. Lilligant's actually pretty well designed. I've never heard of alcohol curing a headache before. But I hope that works. No, Neurozaz. The question mark... Okay. So apparently I gotta explain this. If I have question marks there, it's because that's something I want to draw my attention to for later. So if I put down a bunch of question marks like I did with, say, gameplay positive 3, or 7, or 8, or 9, or 10, or 11, or 12, or 21, I did so because the question marks are very quickly and easily parsable amongst the paragraph. So I could do exclamation marks, for example, but I can't see exclamation marks as quickly. I can see question marks like that. They immediately draw my eye there. So when I'm going back through, boom, I immediately catch it and go back and adjust to that. It's very, very important for the auditing process. So that's why there's the question marks. Any questions? All right. No, because at the moment, all three of those are guaranteed positives, Nero says. Whereas theme is not. God, freaking unknown. Someone asked earlier, worst Pokemon. Unknown. So say that you Galaxy people came up with a method to try and quell Lord Cleavor's frenzy. What? You'll mash up Cleavor's favorite foods into balls and throw offerings at him? That's quite an unorthodox approach. You Galaxy people. Your inventiveness just blows me away. I mean, now you can make offerings from a safe distance. I'll lend you my aid if it means we can provide Cleaver with his offering. Hold on, Leah. Don't get ahead of yourself. We have to be evil first. One of the plan is you'll need Cleaver's favorite plump beans. I brought them, as promised. Right, my apologies. I forgot all about you. I admit, as we haven't been able to solve this ourselves, we seem to have little choice but to turn to the Galaxy team. But even I have my doubts of whether we should entrust such a thing to an outsider, because we don't like your kind around here. These Galaxy people don't share our customs or our values. No, we don't. Prove me or where they stand in the presence of us. Okay, I'll battle you then. Oh no, it's a Glaceon. What error shall I do? Listen, Jesse Ward, they're secretly all after you. I don't know if you noticed, but it's true. Yeah, we'll have to decide about the Eevees, too. Roll out is stupid. Aha! Free! You are the first person to notice the Bidoof thing. Congratulations, Free. You get to pick the first Pokemon to name after yourself. It's also the only reason the other hint I was giving you was I kept using Bidoof, even though we're long since done with Bidoof, and I don't like Bidoof. But I kept using him so that people would have more chances to notice the name. Pokeballs are tools of your choice, not products of disregard. You still understand Pokemon you've caught and treat them as partners. I feel better putting my trust in you now, I think. Heal. What do you mean to do with these foods? Throw them. Yeah, uh-huh. Uh-huh, yep, uh-huh, yep. I thought it was smart, and like I said, it was all on her. So, like, you got it. Hang on. Before we do this, give me a second. See you around, Act. This also means I can finally get this stupid Bidoof out of my team. There we go. Well, we're here, though, since we probably have a battle coming up. I've also been using the Bidoof also in combat a lot, so people have more options to see the name. Sorry, Dakota, I missed your question. However, Darkrai already answered it. Well, so that's just a normal old Quilava for now. Oh, okay, now I'm ready. Actually, let me save first. Yeah, we'll just name the Bidoof Weeb. Yeah, their innate speed, the speed of their attacks, and the heavy/agile thing are the tools to change the initiative order. That does mean that when I get Crobat up there, that's going to be interesting, since Crobat is one of the fastest Pokemon ever. Interesting. Oh, screw it. Oof. Get out there. Say, are we going to get new attacks? We are going to get new attacks. Oh! Damn! I was hoping he'd live through one more shot of that. Okay. Hey, Spartan. Tell me about it, Spartan. Was not happy, as I never am. Okay. Live. God, he hits hard. I'm actually liking it pretty well. Damn it. Oh, and obviously we can use potions. Get our Bidoof back up. Sadly, he is a decent fighter against this particular boss. So just this once, oof, you get to live. After this, it's back to the slave mines. What I thought. Sorry, I wanted to test if it was honest iframes or if it was just a movement tech. Looks like it is actual iframes. And you know me, I like me some good iframes. I'm so sorry, Spartan. Ugh. Fulfill your purpose, Bidoof. I do like how they, whoops, default back to the bombs once you beat them, even though you weren't on it when you first started. Also looks like it healed everybody, so that everyone got experience for that, even the people who were down. I think. That's solid, honestly. Now we have the insect plate. Cool. It's a tablet imbued with the power of bugs. Did I have anything else instead? What happened? Yeah, I beat your god. Don't worry. It's something I'm used to. Lord Cleor's frenzied mind is finally put at ease. This confirmed the strange lightning was to blame? this is what I think after all I've seen. We know strange lightning came out of the space-time rift the other night. This bolt must have struck Cleor and driven him into his frenzy. The lightning came from the space-time rift? If Almighty Sinnoh really does dwell beyond the space-time rift, then the strange lightning was Almighty Sinnoh's power. Were we even right to try and interfere? Happily went along with this plan to create some bombs, as if I knew what I was doing. Like some kind of thoughtless fool. Outrageous. Calm yourself, Leon. Remember, the Lords of the Wood has long been our protector, keeping the Pearl Clan safe from dangerous Pokemon. Would powers sent from Sinnoh have driven Cleor to attack us? I doubt it. What Lord Runner accomplished needed to be done. Glad we could settle this without further strife between the Diamond and the Galaxy. If you come across any other Pokemon in the grip of this painful frenzy, please help them. Yeah, fine, I'm a skicker. I apologize for being briefly incomposed. I'm grateful for what you've done for my lord. Take these. As an apology for speaking rudely earlier. 3 berries. Let me care for your Pokemon as well. I think I've finally come to believe you truly did fall out of the sky, though I can't imagine the reasons at play. Yeah, you and me both. You just settle things here. Though between you and me, I wouldn't mind seeing Lord Cleor in such a frenzy again. God, kid. Just really. Really. Unfortunately, my throat needs to be very wet to do Palpatine. I'm entirely too dry because I've been reading dialogue, so I apologize, Jesse's ward. I get in the habit of acknowledging that this exists. There's a Scyther. Together, we will once again be able to study the Pokemon. Yeah, I can't quite do it. I'm sorry. Alright, Scyther. Kill Bidoof. Or Bidoof, whatever his stupid name is. I have yet to find a shiny. I'm almost expecting it to happen, but at the same time, I will not be surprised if I don't get one. I have legendarily bad shiny luck. Worse, it'll probably be a crap shiny. No, Yura. My niece did it, as I think I just mentioned. Yeah, it's gonna be a male Combi. It's gonna be something absolutely worthless. Scyther get. In the back. Is you. Ooh, that's an alpha. That looks like a pouch. Oh, that's another one. Okay. On me, sir. Let me see here. When you say 100%ing, do you mean actually 100%ing or filling out the decks? Actually 100%, okay. Speaking of combies, you cursed me. You cursed me, Giga. That would be very awful, Giga, and I will never forgive you if that turns out to be true. I will blame you if that happens. I want to be very clear about that. I don't want shiny Zubat, because shiny Crobat looks like crap. I don't know what shinies I like. I've never really thought about it, because I've never really gotten any. What? What? Run. Run. Run too far. By accident. I have tried to watch the Pokemon anime several times. As you might imagine, I bounced off of it extremely hard. It committed the cardinal sin, being an anime. Not that I'm aware of, Arceus. Female Combi! Damn it. Oh, shoot. Shoot. No! Female Combi. Excellent. I mean, there's some really bad shinies out there, like, I want to say Leafeon, I think. Another of my favorites. Whichever one it is, its shiny is, like, a barely different color. Like, so different that if you, it's easy to just glance over it and be like, huh? Ooh, a Golbat. Second. Ignore the Alpha Golbat. That's not something we're ready for. Oh, you can mount indoors. there's some Machops down here. But yeah, there's no gameplay variance with the shinies whatsoever. They look different. And they're extraordinarily rare. I didn't even know shinies existed until... I want to say Gen 5 or so. When I started hitting, you know, the internet circle of the Pokemon community a bit more. Since trading started being a thing. Because, yeah, there was Red Gyarados, but that's just the Red Gyarados. That doesn't count, right? That's a plot thing. Like, it never really clicked with me that you could get other shinies. And yeah, Red Gyarados doesn't count if it's not really obvious. Although, you know what would be horrible? Getting a shiny Magikarp. A shiny Magikarp might almost be worse than a male Combi. Almost. Well, see, the problem here, Giga, and yeah, Jesse got it immediately, is no one would believe it once it turned into a Red Gyarados that you actually caught it legitimately. They'll just say, oh yeah, you have a Red Gyarados. Yeah, so do I. So does everybody. And it's like, oh no, you don't understand. I fished it up in such and such a place. Sure you do. You did. Don't evolve it. Yeah, that pretty much answers my point for me. You have a chance to either have a terrible, terrible Magikarp, which is shiny, or a Red Gyarados, which no one will believe. Interesting. They appear to have run into a wall. Just as well. Oh, we can teleport here now. Nice. Teleport point get. I mean, I didn't get a shiny at that point, Arceus, so... I think you just got extraordinarily lucky. So, congrats. Okay, so let's finally get this trash out of my inventory. Get out of here, get out of here. Frickin' Bidoofs. Let's see, what was I working on next? I guess we could just bring the Combi over. Get that out of the way. Yes, this Pokemon is trash. Get out of here. I release you. Be free. It left me a Grit Gravel. Mysterious gravel that can raise the effort level for one of a Pokemon's stats. Can only be used if it's at least 3 and no greater than 5. I appear to have stumbled upon a mechanic without meaning to. Well, whatever. Exactly, Dark Eye. Okay, it's in the... We're almost done with Zubats. We just need to defeat 2 more. Or catch 2 more. Or evolve 1. Saw the light fading into the sky. You must have quelled the Lord Pokemon. What do you have there? Could it be? Two of the fabled plates of old. Please, let me have a look. Let's see, there's some letters carved into them. This one says, where all creation was born, that is the being's place of origin. Okay. How'd you come across these? Well, you see... you were given the plates when you impressed Whiteear and Cleor. It's quite something indeed. My heart is practically racing with excitement. It's my guess you'll find more plates like these scattered across Hisui. If we were to gather them all together and decipher the script on them, we may uncover something absolutely amazing. Mysteries of the past, how they tickle my curiosity. What a joy to be alive in such times. I must be on my way. Ta-ta. Do I have... I do. Yeah, we'll stop there for now. I don't know, I admittedly haven't really been noticing it, Ross, but we'll see if it eventually grates on me. Fire Emblem style. Well done. I've already received the reports of your exploits. You successfully quelled Cleor's frenzy, restoring peace of mind to Hisui's people. You're a stranger to us, one who fell out of the very sky. You have served the Galaxy team admirably. I admit you have earned yourself some degree of recognition. But things are not settled yet. I've received word of other Pokemon nobles falling prey to such frenzies elsewhere. You must go fight more boss fights. I mean, we're playing a game of 3 houses right now. Please, something other than... Is there anything else you'd recommend? Yes, please. Anything other than potato mochi. He's quite lucky to have come back unharmed after facing off against that Cleor. I think he was prepared. And a quick study. It was a good show. Victory well earned. We can feel safer going about our duties now. Thanks to your efforts. But by the way, why not try crafting some of these? Smoke bombs. Lovely. Now we need not more about being mauled by Cleor either. Let's take our chance to study all the Pokemon the Obsidian Fieldlands call their home. Lore Runner. I am pure evil. I have been waiting for you, Lore Runner. My name is Aofel. Sorry. There's something real important I need to tell you. Would you come with me? Yeah, sure, extremely creepy kid. Why not? Yeah, I admit I have no particular enthusement for Unicorn Overlord because it's not on PC. And from what I understand, never will be. So, we'll see what I think of it if we ever review it. Something trouble's happened. Hisui's in a whole lot of danger. Hundreds of years ago, a being that brought calamity to this region was sealed away by someone using the power of a strange magic. But now, for some unknown reason, the magic has come undone and the seal's broken. I hate to think what might happen at this rate, so please, hear me out. I need you to restore the broken seal. I don't believe you. Yeah, I guess that's a normal response to hearing such a strange story. I must sound crazy, but you have to believe me. I'll give you this odd keystone anyway. It'll help you see I'm telling the truth. Used to collect wisps that glow with eerie purple light. After the seal was broken, a whole bunch of wisps scattered across Hisui. 107. Oh my god, it's the Suikoden quest. With the odd keystone, you'll be able to gather all 107. Uh-huh. See, wisps are normally invisible, but not to the holder of the odd keystone. I know it's a huge task, but please, get all 107. Oh no, you know what's going to happen, Ross. We'll get the 107th, but then the 108th will appear. Bum, bum, bum. And there'll be like big dramatic music. It'll be terrifying. Yeah, they're freaking pose. Oh my god. Twilight Princess will not get a lot of gameplay negatives. It won't. But it will for the pose. The wisp has been absorbed into the odd keystone, just as it should have been. Thank goodness I picked you to help me with this. Come talk to me if you ever need help finding the remaining wisps. And one last thing, as you gather more and more, I'll give you a reward as thanks. Yeah, yeah, it's pose. I get it. Thanks. We have absorbed the power of darkness. Of course, Ross. God. Ignoring the obvious problems with playing the GameCube version. Because, like, that there's a bit of a asterisks there. I prefer the remastered version. Same with Wind Waker. The little quality of life features are nice little touches. Let's see. What do we got? Wisps. Wisps, wisps, wisps. They're always available at night. They can be spotted 100 meters away. There are 7 in the village. 20 here. Yep, this is all great. What do I get for doing them all? That's all I actually care about. Like I said, there's little polishing changes to each of the remastered versions that I like. Okay, so I sort of figured that was true. Yeah, no. Apparently, it is the obvious reward. How are we going to fill out the Pokédex for something we can only get one of? They're part of the Ocarina remaster. I assume you specifically mean the remaster. Real talk, it's the aiming. Being able to aim with the pseudo mouse, the gyro controls, was a game changer. It completely changed how I played the game. Well, enough, we won't be able to do that because I'll be streaming. Alex, your team hairdresser is really cutting edge. Oh, hey, you're Lauren, the boy who quelled Cleor, aren't you? Yeah. You know it. You got quite the reputation, you know. I mean, you quelled one of Almighty Sinnoh's chosen ones. Some people are actually kind of scared of you for doing something so bold. I'm Arezu, by the way. Warden of the Diamond Clan. Special skill is giving haircuts. Did you make my hair actually look good? Oh, snip. But I came here to talk to you, Mr. Kamado. So you're around? Honestly, so am I, Ross. I have said... Those of you who have been following me for a long time know, I have said for years that I would stream Skyward Sword the moment they made it playable in a way that didn't hurt me. Here we are. Technically, I do give myself haircuts, if by haircuts you mean shaving. I am passionate about fashionate. Okay. Go capture a male and a female hippopotamus in order to gain access to more clothing. I sure hope not, Europe, but we'll see. It would be nice if you had more gear. Unfortunately, they won't listen to me. Try persuading them for me. Bring him some hardy grains. Where am I going to get hardy grains from? Oh, another balloon race. Okay. Yep, we're going to play Breath of the Wild and then Zelda 1, which is appropriate for so many reasons. Listen to this. I saw something out in the wilds. It was incredible. It was a will-o'-the-wisp, a ball of red fire. When I was walking on the windswept run the other night, it was like, woo. I had it again with this story. Don't listen to her, mister. My big sis always gets carried away with her fairy tales. Oh, for goodness sake, I'm not making it up. I saw the will-o'-wisp with my own 2 eyes. Oh yeah, why don't you show it to me, huh? Good luck with that. So frustrating, you won't believe me. I honestly did see one. You say, I hear you're quite the prodigy. I bet you could catch the will-o'-wisp. Sure. Weirdo. I do like how it'll show you where quests are, like, at a good range. So you can just literally glance around and be like, quests! Instead of having to roam around yourself. Nice little quality of life feature. You know, you remind me of my grandmother. In some places, those will be fighting words. Got it. Become friendly with a Pokemon. Oh, I'm curious while we're here. Nope, not there yet. Okay. Yeah, fair enough, Jesse Ward. Oh, hey, survey guy. You know what we need to do to be a super awesome member of the Galaxy team? Be wicked smart? Nope. I mean, I guess it's also part. We need to have a partner Pokemon. But I have... Okay. I really want to catch a Pokemon on my own someday, so I've been throwing balls to get my aim spot on. I think I'm ready to practice with real Pokeballs. Which have loads of them. Can you give me 5 Pokeballs? Sure. Here, I've got like 50, dude. Grit Dust. Well, there's Quest 5. I'm going to hold on to all my stat up things until we have an actual team going, I think. I suppose we should check Cyndaquil just to see how this leaks. It's pleased to be traveling with you. You're a true friend. True friend, is it? So not only complete the quest, but now we have a friendship measurer, which is good. So let's check the one I actually care about. I know this is just me being a boring robot, but I kind of wish it would tell us the actual friendship number, because those numbers actually exist, rather than, they kind of like you, but they could like you more. It would be more useful information to say, you're at friendship value 137. Three leaves and bitter taste. Yeah, exactly, Jesse Ward. Just keep trying, and eventually you'll make it. That'll be 500 Pokédollars. What? Throw out an Onyx. I'm gonna make these fields bigger, but I need someone to lend me a hand. Which means more food, which means everyone. So do I have a ground type you could have? Do I have a ground type you could have? Yeah, sure. Have a Geodude. Turn this gritty old soil all soft and fluffy like it's nothing. How's it doing that? It's a Pokemon. And we're done. What a trooper. Yeah, they're just straight up like, could you give me a Pokemon, please? Okay. Got anything else you want? Yes, Mooch. You know, of all of the dumb reasons to not play Pokemon growing up, Satanism because it teaches evolution might actually be the dumbest. Like, my own mother was pretty anti-video game, but... Wow! That's just crazy. Let's do... Vegetable. Oh no, medicinal. We'll do this. Here you go, have some money. Look, it's been a really long time since I have not had fun with a mainline Pokemon game, Ross. You're not. Yeah, it's not evolution, which is funny in its own right. It doesn't teach evolution. Like, ignoring the fact that what they're doing is not evolution. It's also not how evolution works. It's in both directions, is what I'm trying to say. And then I want you to look at this game, for real, for 5 seconds to tell me, behold the face of Satan. What do you got? What do you got? Nothing. Yeah, no, FF14, I was actually going to take that little, you know, rest break, that sleeping break, after FF14, not Arceus. However, about 5 separate people all reached out to me and were asking for, you know, when it's going to happen and making sure it happens at the weekend. So I decided to go ahead and do the rest break after Arceus instead of after FF14. Yep, and then we'll come back for the Metroid block. Or, if someone funds a really, really terrible game, we could play that instead of Metroid. I think that's what everyone would really want. Let's see, what's the worst game on the list right now? You're funny. Let's come to Ursaluna as well. Suggest even Pokemon that are not nobles can become frenzies. I have received no word from Adaman or Irida, but this is not something we can simply ignore. You have my thanks, Miss Arizu. You did well to inform us of the situation. No problem. Adaman's got his hands full running our clan and all, and Ursaluna's warden couldn't even give me the time of day. No, Ride to Hell's funded, Geludo, so that's not on the list. See you around, Jesse. You're always welcome here, whenever you get a chance. Yeah, but Pentiment is supposed to be decent. It's also supposed to be long. She's, of all the wardens, she's the most narrow-minded. I mean, bound by tradition. Let's not take kindly to outsiders. I have a new mission. I order you to study Ursaluna in the Crimson Mirelands. A new zone. Nah, Fallout 76 is pretty solid nowadays. Crimson Mirelands. Pokemon there are higher levels. It's also more difficult to navigate. We're going to the Silesian Ruins. See, now you got me thinking. Hang on. Yeah, BRPG block. What? Alright, that's my next 2 months. Hang on, let's pull up the list here really quick. Let's see. What is the worst game on this list? Let's scroll down to the bottom. What do we got? Well, there's Pokemon Red, but that doesn't quite count. Is Warcraft 1 on the list? Because that would also qualify. Oh yeah, Golem's on the list. Prince of Persia DOS is on the list. If Savacon was here, I'd poke fun at her, but... Echo... Oh god, is Echo on the list? Did I allow Echo on the list? Oh my god. Yeah, no, Echo probably qualifies. Yeah. Like, Warcraft 1 has historical significance. So does Prince of Persia DOS, and so does, whatever the other one was I just mentioned. Pokemon Red. But Echo! Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, I think that wins. I'm just kind of glancing through the list, but yeah, I think that is our winner. So here's the problem with Echo. First of all, Echo has the machine. Even if nothing else was wrong with Echo, Echo has the machine. But then there's the rest of the problem. Because Echo controls terribly. Like, truly terribly. It's hard to even properly explain how imprecise and loose the controls are in Echo. Then there's the level design. Which is, you know, exactly what it sounds like. Oh no, it actually controls worse than Kingsfield 4, legitimately. Like, I'll never forget the one stage where you have to go and you have to, like, hit the one rock, and then you have to go rush and hit the other rock in, like, and it's a timed thing, right? And if you go the wrong way, you either get squished or you have to start over. You remember that stage? Yeah, the frickin' crystals, the resonant crystals. Just... Echo... Who is Echo? I don't know what else to add to that. No offense to anybody who is like, trying to kill me right now. Remember, you can... Wait. Is Echo actually on the list? Hang on a sec. Hi, Russ. Did I say hi? I don't remember what I said. I remember nothing. Hold on. I swore Echo was on the list. Double check. Well, that's loading. No. I'll tell you exactly what I would do if and I'm gonna get some hackles for this, but if I absolutely wanted to just have some games I want to get over with, I think is the nice way to put that, and I was to push those forward, that would be Xenogears, Chrono Cross, and Planescape Torment. Yeah, Echo is honestly an afternoon, especially if I have a guide up. Oh, hello, Lowrunner. I was just getting the itch to battle with you, and here you are. It must be a sign. To battle. Sure, here's the Chrono Cross rewrite. Okay, if you barely hear that, let's try that again. Apparently I can't snap well with my gloves on. Oh, you're just oh my god! Oh, that just lowered my happiness value. That's cool. Hang on a second, enemy shop. I am actually underleveled. It's been so long since I've been underleveled in a Pokemon game. It's kind of weird. Souls 2. That's just... Dark Souls 2 is definitely the Dark Souls 2 of the Dark Souls series. I think we can all agree on that. Yay, experience for everyone except the 2 characters. Whatever. You may not be very happy with me after that. Thank you for battling me. Have a new recipe. So you know about those time-space distortions? They've been appearing here and there lately. Seems like they hold items, but strong Pokemon too. If you plan to go into one, be careful. Okay. Alright, so... First of all, thank you, Enemy Show. Second of all, I gave away my copy of Xenoblade X, so let's see how purchasable that is nowadays. I'm gonna go ahead and say no. There are used copies for 60 bucks. And then there's non-used or there's other used copies for 90 and 100 and well, you get the problem. I'm gonna lean towards no on that. Sorry. Did this load? It did. Okay. That's pretty much the norm. I've said no to several games because, you know, they were expensive. It is a very strange game, too, from what I remember when I played through it. The plot isn't, the story isn't, the characters aren't. Like, there's functionally no story access to that game. But the gameplay is interesting. I hesitate to call Xenoblade Chronicle X's gameplay bad, but it also feels weird to call it good. It's very unique, the way they do it. Like, a lot of their boss design is very puzzly, in a way that's not immediately obvious. And, as with the rest of the universe, I dislike how long it takes to unlock the frickin' mechs. Excuse me, mecha. Alright, let's dump off all of this stuff. Let's see. Get rid of these. Get rid of these. Yeah, Skies of Arcadia. One of these days I should look up why that hasn't gotten a re-release. Because the answer is almost assuredly, whoever owns the rights to it aren't bothering. That's the usual reason for that kind of crap. Ooh, excuse me. You know, Saber for Wife has decided to bail. Is it really Sega? Because that explains everything. Sega has been very Sega for the last 20 years, so that makes sense. 24 4 years at this point. Ugh. Okay. Actually, over here. Let's do this really quick. Really quick. I really always appreciated Sega's aggressive marketing back in the 90s. It obviously worked to some extent, but it also kind of demonstrably didn't work. Like, we have plenty of sales figures that prove that, yeah, that didn't work out for them. And then they were like, I've got an idea. It's called the Saturn. Honestly, it's been so long since I played Skies of Arcadia. I don't even remember if it's actually a good game. I know that sounds like a weird statement, but you probably understand what I mean. Oh god, the 32X. And the Sega CD, that was just a trash fire. Like, really look at the Sega CD library sometime. It's telling. Like, there was Sonic CD, which is, it's worth noting, a good game. And we're done. I mean, speaking of someone who likes Sonic 2, yeah. I mean, no, you're absolutely right, Shaludo. JRPGs went through a drought around that era. Didn't really come back till the PS2. Which I guess was the GameCube era, but still. Sonic Pinball. One time I was waiting for my mother, and I decided to inform her I was going to go wait in the local Toys R Us. I wasn't going to buy anything, I was just going to roam. And they had a whatever hooked up. Whichever Sega console it was. I don't remember, don't ask. What they had was Sonic Pinball. Now, I'm an idiot. But I couldn't figure out how to get past a single stage. Not one stage. And I just sat there, well, stood there, stuck on that stage the entire time while I waited for my mother to show up. Go ahead, make fun. I'll take it. I mean, I've always been an idiot. I mean, I'm actually honestly curious if I could sit down and figure out how to play the game right now without a walkthrough or a manual, because that's the situation I had when, you know, when it was in Toys R Us. Well, you see, you have to attack while the tail is raised, Arceus. Obviously. Okay, you want an embarrassing one? So, when I was younger, I had this really weird trait. I've actually talked about this before. Where I would suck at a game really badly, like embarrassingly badly. And then I would turn around and just crush the game like a bug. And that was normal. Now, that used to happen for a lot of different games, but my favorite personal example of that is Super Punch-Out on the SNES. For those of you who've played that game, I want you to picture Gabby J, which is the very first boxer you fight. He is not a difficult fight. The first time ever, I was actually at a friend of mine's birthday party, and I sat down with their SNES and played and fought him. I lost to Gabby J. Yay. Then, the second time I played it, after dinner, I beat the game in one sitting. My friend who's there, it was his copy of the game, obviously. He was livid because he hadn't beaten the game yet. And he was just like, but how did... You lost to Gabby J! And I was like, yeah, but then I beat it. But you... He was so confused. I remember this distinctly. I mean, pretty much everything in the Special Cup is ridiculous and literally cheats in that game. Why haven't I checked? I wish I had like a sensor which was like, beep, you were getting close to a Wisp. Gabby J! You gotta say it right, Traxia. Yay. Lol, Darkrai. Okay, I cannot seem to find these last three Wisps. So I'll go ahead and give up. For now. Can they be in houses? I have no idea, admittedly. Well, they wouldn't be in my house, I noticed that, because that's where I started. But let's try the central building. I've been assuming they're all outdoors, but I admittedly don't know. I was just at the beach, yeah. That's true. We might need other traversal. Although, I guess we can't use mounts in the town. Who are you? Pestering me for goods when I'm already tearing my hair out trying to get hardy grains. Oh yeah, I need the hardy grains to... Lol, Mirage Fire. It would be very interesting to see what Legend ZA actually does. And if it actually pushes the formula forward any. I have been checking behind buildings, but I probably just missed it, straight up. I'm probably blind and dumb. Stupid. And probably worthless, too. And Bragwin's not here to contradict me, so it has to be the truth. Just because I want to sweep here and be done with it really quick. Me too, Darkrai. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The biggest thing that makes me excited for Pokemon Legends ZA, and this is not a joke, is the fact that it's not coming out this year. When they were doing that announcement, my first thought was, oh god, no, please don't let it come out this year, please. And I can't describe how blah I felt, thinking they were going to rush another Pokemon game out the door. Like 1 year after Violet came out. However long it's been. I would like to think that the toy manufacturers are like, no! We need to release it early. And it's like, no, I'm good. Thanks. Okay. There we go. Excellent. Alright, moving on. Let's get out of here. I mean, it was always a dumb idea. Every single time, 100% of the time, when a particular game developer starts deciding to do yearly cycles, it fails. At least in the modern era. Obviously, back in like the 80s and 90s, a year was normal development time, but you know what I mean. Let's see. What's the fastest way over there? Can I... There we go. Yeah, exactly, Noctis X-Soul. Mega Man games usually came out like 9 or 10 months after each other. Pretty regularly for quite a while there. Yeah, the most recent examples of that nonsense that come to my mind immediately are Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed. Both of which kind of clunked for, you know, obvious reasons. Let's do this. Got it. That's all I need to know there. On the one hand, I kind of get why they do stuff like that. There's a vibe, real or imagined, that customers are constantly seeking new products and new content, right? And you gotta keep up. Oh god, you gotta keep up. But reality has proven that that's just not true. And again, pretty much universally been a bad idea. Try and keep up with that kind of trend. Nope, nope, nope. Don't go over the edge. I wonder if I do this. Yeah, let's try this. See what happens. I mean, that wouldn't even surprise me at this point, Noctis. Executives learning the wrong lessons is, you know, normal, I would say. Wow, you can see those from quite a distance, can't you? Look at that. Oh, this is the brand new Breath of the Wild mod. I just got it working on my extremely legal copy of the game. Because Yuzu for life, yo. Now I actually lost the damn thing. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Disney... The yearly cycle problem has definitely been hitting Disney as well. With all of their movie properties. The Pixar stuff, their own in-house kids stuff, the MCU stuff, and the Star Wars stuff. All of them got hit by that. Let's tell me to go back here. Oh, I see what I did wrong. That makes more sense. There we go. Yeah, who knows? Pokemon Legends ZA is a whole lot of who knows. So we'll see. My boy! The Crimson Mirelands, an area teeming with poison-wielding Pokemon, and plenty of others besides. I've heard about your mission. If you're looking for Silesian ruins, they're off that way. For now, I'll keep searching for those space-time distortions. There's little way of knowing when or where one might appear, but I'll do my best. Sure would be handy if my map could tell me. Very dangerous places where powerful Pokemon appear. Brave enough to enter, you might be able to find rare Pokemon and items. I'm counting on both of you to carry out your survey work. Be mindful of your limitations. Yep, Why would I need to kill people, Triaxia? I just need to torture them into submission. Rosalia. Rosalia, excuse me. Sure. See if I can manage that. Listen, I've played Dishonored. I know how this works. But yeah, I admit I don't really suffer from franchise fatigue as long as it's still good. But that still good part is kind of part of the equation, you know? And generally speaking, when any company starts churning stuff out, the good part tends to go away pretty quickly. Oh, don't tease me, Dark Prince Revan. It'll never be a reality. I've just accepted that. Damn it. A Zelda management sim? I don't know if you're aware of this, but there actually are a few Zelda dungeon builders. It would probably be primarily focused around that, building the dungeons. Catch is, that would have to be only half of the gameplay. There would need to be a strategic layer. You know, something about having to connect the dungeons, or... Ghastly, pay attention. Oh... You know, something about connecting the dungeons or connecting the towns, or each town has its own benefit for having its own dungeon. And, like, you want to recruit more and more adventurers to hit your particular dungeon, so there's, like, a bit of a competition thing going on. And adventurers only want certain types of things, so if you don't have those things in your dungeon, you're going to lose people, and there's probably trends and different species who all have different kind of wants and desires when it comes to what you set up, and blah, 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 blah. And there's no Koroks, like, at all. It's weird. They're all gone. All of them are gone. Yeah, keeping the trade routes safe, keeping the town safe. So, ideally, now that I'm saying out loud, a Zelda management sim would probably be... Whoa! Hello! Simultaneously a dungeon maker and a traditional town trade route maker. Something like that. These are huge. Look at them. Well, obviously we'd have different species, different regional effects, different environmental effects, different resources. This would be part of how the trade thing would tie in. You obviously want to make sure each town is trading with the other towns, whether you are managing one town or all of them. Because, you know, the Gorons are the only ones who produce X, Y, and Z, whereas the the Zora are the only ones producing A, B, and Y, and so forth and so on. And of course they'd have different wants, too. What's going to make a Zora happy isn't really going to make a Goron happy. And the Hylians, they're the wild cards. Easiest to make happy, but also the easiest to screw up. And they will cause issues for every other town and race if something happens. Like, there would be the threat of civil war amongst the Hylians almost constantly. And they would drag any of their allies or trade partners into those wars with them. Oh yeah, and of course the Ocean Zora and the River Zora would be different groups, because they are. Parasect over there. And Rito's dead, for some strange reason. We're not sure why, but she probably deserved it. That's all we know. Do not. 5 seconds, please. Thanks. No! Frickin' Bidoof. Yeah, we'll call them the Macra Anarchomarchist. And they really like living in poison fog for some reason. Yeah, I'm a little surprised that's not a feature in this one, Darkman's Rebel. Then again, this game is so poorly optimized that might actually cost the performance a little bit. Which would be pathetic, and I absolutely would make fun of. Interesting. It's better than Starfield. I mean, that's a true sentence. I would disagree with. Oh, come on, I'm right here. I'm right here. Come on, game. Come on. And we're dead. Exactly, Anarchomarchist. There's nothing I desire more than to exploit innocent creatures for my own selfish gain. Just call me the CEO runner. What do I need for you? Catch without being spotted. See it use some... use a food. Let's try to catch without being spotted first. And we'll throw some food at it. Who saves us from drowning? You know, that's an interesting question. God. Arceus is just like, what are you doing? You don't know how to swim. Why do you keep going into the water if you don't know how to swim? Oh my gosh. Hello? I don't know, Giga, truthfully. There's nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. I'm not here. Oh, that counted. We caught it. That's the important part. Nobody even likes Carnivine, so it's fine, it's fine. See? Nobody likes Carnivines. Is there a way to see? I wonder. It's level 45. That's what I wanted to know. So we can see an alpha's level before we try to fight it. That's useful. I once encouraged my niece to go fight an alpha. I even know which one it was. It was a Snorlax. She's like, okay, sure. And then she died. I felt a little bad about that. Not gonna lie. We're running low on pokeballs, can you believe it? Interesting. Damn it, it's just a Burmy. Kill it! Uh-oh, space-time form dimension thing. Is it on the map? It is not. Oh, no, it is. I just didn't know what I was looking for. It's right over there. No! No! God damn you! God damn you to hell! Let's just teleport out of here. Remember, Pokemon games are very relaxing. At least that's what they keep telling me. Okay, surely I can jump across this. Surely. Ah! God damn. It really does not want you to do these jumps at all. Oh, well, I'm just dead then. Okay, I'll go around. Oh, God. I started doing a rando Nuzlocke of Heart Gold. Or Soul Silver, I forget which, but Gen 2. Gen 2 remake either way. That was a trip. I had better luck than a friend of mine, though, who got, I forget what the Pokemon was, but it's one of the Pokemon that doesn't get an attack move of any kind whatsoever. For, like, 20 levels or something. It's some insane number. You know, hang on. For no reason, let's save. Porygon. What? You're a computer Pokemon. You haven't even been invented yet. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. And, yep. Okay. That's cool. Go, Combi. Goodbye, Combi. Right. We're gonna make one more attempt at that. Just the one. The true final boss. This Porygon. Yeah. Okay. Run. Just run. Just run. Just run. Oh, nice, nice place. God, there's a Porygon 2 there as well. Although, if I can't deal with a Porygon, you know, normal, I'm not even gonna try that. Mind me. Oh, Jesus. That's a linking cord. There's a Snorlax. That's cool. I'm not here. I'm not here. No, I'm not here. Ah! Run. The shards are for in this one. Getting a couple of them. Not here. Got one of those. Is that an Umbreon? That is an Umbreon. Yeah, we're gonna try that and fail at it, but we're gonna try it. Holy crap. Well, now we have an Umbreon. We're not here. We're not here. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. Oh, there's a Flareon. Ah, damn it. I with the wrong guy. Not here. Not here. Not here. I'm not here. Oh god, I'm not here, I swear. Well, yeah, I mean, that just makes perfect sense, Culver. Have you never raided Karazhan? Alright, here's the easy boss. Okay, we better actually try on the hard boss. Thunk. We're immediately spotted by something. Oh, probably those guys. Heracross! Damn it. Got to get that Porygon. My very life depends on it. chill here a minute. What's going on? Nothing is going on. Damn it! Ralts! 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 No, 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 no! Come back, come back, come back, come back, come back! Not you! Nobody cares about you. Not you! Damn it! Why does it keep targeting the Bidoof? Oh, you're just mine now. Just for that. I mean, I had a lot of issues with... I forget the name of the boss. It's the one on the bridge at the very beginning of Bloodborne. But in my defense, a lot of that had to do with the camera. Because that camera did not like me. Garaha in Guild Wars 2? Guardian. Cleric Beast, that's the one. Yeah, the Cleric Beast gave me way more trouble than it really should have. I mean, doesn't Armored Core 6 primarily have, like, really big, open, sweeping areas, so there's nothing for the camera to get stuck on? Correct me if I'm wrong. But that's what I've seen so far. Let me up! Yeah, there we go. We've only clapped one boss so far. Oh, that's the wrong button! God, how do I... Yeah, there we go. Listen, if the game didn't want me to Skyrim, then that's tough. Good afternoon, Evo. Are you getting ready for your big, expensive, expansive journey into culinary delight? And if you're not, why not? I just realized I don't even have access to Great Balls yet. Like, I've got, like, the light balls and the heavy balls, but I don't have better balls yet. You're probably right, Darkrai. The Red Dragon Inn. Now, there's a game I haven't played in a long time. Any of you ever play that game? I actually used to play the Green Dragon Inn, which was a variant on it, religiously. Probably because I was a loser. No, that's not true. The reason why is it was one of the only video games that was available at work at the time. Ooh, those are heavy balls. Jesus. Wasn't ready for that arc. No, I know. It's almost assuredly a reference to the game. You know, that's why I mention it. Oh my god, Kid Finn. Yep, I'm aghast at this game too. Oh yeah, I should share that on camera. So, we were playing the Princess Peach game with my niece, this one right here. And we entered the candy area. And as we were going in there, I forget exactly how the conversation went, but she was talking about how they're all going to be made of candy. All the people there are going to be made of candy. And I'm like, well hang on, what are we going to eat then? If they're all made of candy. She says, oh, we'll just eat the candy people. I say, oh, so you're a candy bull? She lost it, so I'll consider that a win. Let's go ahead and heal. Worth it, Darkrai! I can't believe we randomly just got that Umbreon. Lava's done now, and that is it. We need to catch another Ghastly at night, and that should actually do it. And since it happens to, I think it's nighttime. It's hard to tell. That looks like night. I'm going to say this is nighttime. Come here, Ghastly. Have fun, Evo. Take care. I expect pictures. Oh, I didn't actually know that, Darkrai. Still, catching one at night will satisfy 2 conditions, so we'll be covered regardless. Have fun above all else, Evo. I require little else of you. The funniest Pokemon to ride that would be reasonable but would look hilarious. Parasect. Lickitung. Which part of the Lickitung do you ride, though? Right. I think it goes in nighttime, too. You're just clinging to the tongue like a lifeline. Ah! Let's test a theory here, shall we? Out of water. Mega Steelix. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. I'm invisible. God damn it. Mewtwo. I don't think Mewtwo would appreciate that. Let's just finish up Ghastly. Yep. Gaseous and completely impalpable, also highly dangerous. Inhaling part of its poisonous body will cause one to faint instantly. Well, let's go to rank up. No, I've got it, Dark Prince Revan. A muck. You're riding the muck and you just kind of slowly falling into it. Or it would look like one of the Slime Knights from Dragon Quest, one of the two. Third star. Gonna use great balls. About frickin' time. There's the recipe for great balls. Apricorn, iron chunk, and tumblestone. Well, we finally have use for all that iron we've been gathering. Can I warp from in here? Oh, I can. Nice. Damn it, Dream Whisperer. It's no time for puns. What the hell is an electrolyzer? What the hell is a linking cord? I agree, Fulgrim. Death to inventory. Also, I've already given that negative. Ah, that's Electivire. Got it. Yeah, I figured it was an evolution item. I don't have those as memorized as I'd like to. Not if they're past, like, Gen 3 or 4 or 8 or 12 or whatever. I would like to make great balls. How many can I make? 29. Done. Ah, the link cord. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, trade evolutions were... I get why they did trade evolutions, especially originally. No, not the financial reasons. The idea behind, you know, hey, we want to encourage other people to trade and interact with each other when playing the game. It was trying to create a social community around Pokemon, and it arguably worked. Not sure if that's really been true for a long time, but it was true at least at one point in time. Island Earth. Yes, being able to complete the decks without trading is a nice feature. I will never forget, I keep mentioning Gen 4 was the first time I really started completing the decks. The reason why is because I could trade with people, because Gen 4 was the first time they had that online trading feature. So... might have been Gen 5. I thought it was Platinum. I don't know. Platinum, in my memory, Platinum and Gen 5 look identical, so I'm not sure which one it was. You combine hardy grains with other ingredients will bring out tasty aromas that would make Pokemon gather around. Alright, I won't send you back a failure since you brought me these hardy grains. That's why I'll send them new fares. You got it. Yeah, I thought it was Gen 4. I thought it was Platinum. But, again, I was playing both those games at roughly the same time, so... And I'll never forget the very first Pokemon I evolved. It was a Steelix. Like, I've liked Steelix since Gen 2. Ever since it beat my face in. So, you know, I wanted a Steelix for a long time. And you know me, Steel type is one of my favorite types. So I was just like, yeah, it's a trade. And Alakazam had Gengar, had Machoke or Machamp or whichever one it is. Oh, excuse me. I will admit, partially because of the lack of availability, I kind of became more fond of Haunter than Gengar. Haunter actually had a main slot for me in my party for a long time. I mean, Gengar is just a dead Clefairy, we all know that. Or Clefable, excuse me. So, Shinon sent you searching for a medicinal plant. That'll be our 3-leaved helper, then. Didn't know it, but it's actually a Pokemon! Poor Shinon will be quite a shock if we find that, so bring it back to me instead, would you? Find a Pokemon with 3 leaves. Sure. I mean, Burmy has like 15 leaves, but you probably mean a Bidoof. I would guess. Oh, really? Oh, it's probably an Oddish, which I haven't seen yet. Who's that Pokemon? We need a 3-leafed Pokemon from the Mirelands. Let's see if we can find one. It's Gengar, clearly. Or not Gengar, Ghastly. God dang it, more. Look, I swear I have a functioning brain. It's just daylight savings time, you know? It's hard to have a functioning brain when the country you live in is too stupid to figure out how to fix their own clocks. Whip, 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 whip. I do appreciate that the alphas are pretty static in their locations. So you can just kind of either mentally or actually literally on the map mark where they are. In fact, I should start doing that. Haunter. I'll make my own though. Well, there's the hippos. I do need some hippos. There's also an alpha hippo. I should actually... Oop, wrong way. Make a mark here. There's an alpha here. There's also an alpha, like, up here somewhere. I do like how many mechanisms are in the game to encourage you to fill out the decks. And that filling out the decks doesn't just mean catching. It's a nice loop. Mind me. Please don't mind me. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm so sorry. I noticed this game also encourages you to release Pokemon so they don't just languish in your bag, or your bank, or your pasture, whatever they call it in this one. Nope, that's another mail. Could you... Thanks. I don't need any mails. Ugh. That's another mail. There's one. No! Come back. Come back. There we go. That rest is done. Hello there. You're the Survey Corps child who quelled the Lord of the Woods, are you? You can help me setting up a new base camp, or make it one by the bogs. Our Oda could show you someone who's capable of you. He's a fresh construction corps recruit. Still learning the ropes. Sure. I could always use another fast travel spot. Oh, there, I'd keep your distance if I were you. Just look at those bothers. Taking up the spot where I was going to set up base camp. One stunky would be a headache, but this group is a full-blown migraine. I'm going to get someone from the team to handle this. Someone good at battling. They sure stink. Now let's try it. Hey, guys. Probably going to go pretty badly, actually, but we'll see how this works. Okay. Okay, yeah. That's awful. And dead. Sure. Ow. And dead. Wow! Just running over me here. Try something here. See if we can get rid of one of these combatants. And, you know, fill out the decks a little bit more while we're at it. Yeah, I know that I'm poisoned. Thank you, game. Goodbye, Luxio. Nice knowing you. You've got talent. No, that sucked a bit. But I did it. Yes, please give me my teleport spot. I think I've earned it. Yes, Stunky popping in for some games and fun would be such a treat. I'm starting to worry about this professor's sanity, honestly. But it is time for my cutoff. So, on that stinky bombshell, tomorrow, 9 a.m. EST. I'll see you around.